Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. This presentation discusses the diagnostic trouble codes DTC P0111 and P011B related to the Honda CR-V models from 2023 onward. DTC P0111 indicates that the intake air temperature IAT sensor 1 circuit is demonstrating abnormal range or performance. This can happen when the intake air temperature reading exceeds a specified value. On the other hand, DTC P011B signifies that the IAT sensor 1 temperature doesn't correspond appropriately with the engine coolant temperature, ECT sensor 1 and ECT sensor 2 readings, thus prompting the powertrain control module, PCM, to register an error. The IAT sensor plays an important role by measuring the temperature of the incoming air to help the PCM adjust the engine's air-fuel mixture for optimal performance. Overcoming these DTCs through systematic troubleshooting is crucial for restoring engine efficiency. The intake air temperature, IAT sensor 1, is crucial for adjusting the air-fuel mixture in an engine's combustion process. It measures the temperature of the air entering the engine, allowing the powertrain control module, PCM, to optimize performance by altering fuel delivery and engine timing. Both DTCs indicate that there's an issue within the IAT sensor circuit. The IAT sensor is typically located near the air intake manifold, ensuring proximity to incoming air. An abnormal reading can result in inefficient combustion, leading to poor engine performance, higher emissions, and possible engine damage if unresolved. Understanding this process is vital for diagnosing issues related to these DTCs effectively. The potential causes for the P011 and P01B codes can range from simple to complex. A malfunctioning IAT sensor itself is a primary suspect. It may not read accurately due to internal faults. Connector issues, such as loose or corroded terminals, can prevent proper signals from reaching the PCM, resulting in abnormal readings. Additionally, intermittent faults might arise from fluctuating external conditions, which could affect sensor performance. Environmental factors, such as extreme temperatures, can also compromise the sensor's ability to function effectively. Understanding these causes allows for a focused approach to troubleshooting and repairing the vehicle. When the P0111 and P011B DTCs are triggered, drivers may experience several notable symptoms. A common indicator is the illumination of the check engine light on the dashboard, signaling an issue that requires attention. Additionally, drivers might notice poor engine performance, which can manifest as sluggishness, stalling, or hesitation during acceleration. They may also observe an increase in exhaust emissions, leading to potential failures at emissions tests. Lastly, those familiar with their vehicle's fuel efficiency may find that the fuel economy drops unexpectedly due to suboptimal combustion conditions. Being aware of these symptoms aids in early detection and prompt diagnosis of issues related to the IAT sensor. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0111 and P011B involves putting the vehicle in the on position without starting the engine. This allows the PCM to power up and read the initial sensor data. Following this, a thorough visual inspection of connectors and terminals related to the IAT sensor, MAF sensor, and ECT sensors is crucial. Look for any signs of damage, corrosion, or loose connections, as these might contribute to erratic readings from the sensors. It is essential to ensure that all connections are secure and properly seated. The importance of this step cannot be overstated. A simple connector issue can often be the primary reason behind these error codes. The second step for diagnosing these codes involves preparing the MAF sensor or IAT sensor 1 by removing it and allowing it to cool to ambient temperature. Before you reconnect the sensor, note the ambient temperature in order to later compare it with the sensor's reported value. This step is essential for confirming that the sensor is functioning properly under standard conditions. If the sensor is not cooled properly, its readings may be skewed, affecting the accuracy of the diagnosis. Having an accurate understanding of the ambient temperature provides a crucial baseline for evaluating sensor performance. In this third diagnostic step, you will connect the MAF sensor IAT sensor 1 connector, but refrain from installing the sensor itself. Once this connection is made, turn the ignition to the on position. It's critical now to quickly check the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, for the IAT sensor 1 value. This step allows you to assess whether the temperature reading aligns with the expected ambient temperature value, accounting for a tolerance of less than 5.4 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius. If the displayed value falls outside this range, it suggests a malfunction with the MAF sensor IAT sensor. Assessing this reading is crucial for determining the health of the sensor. For this final troubleshooting step, begin by removing the MAF sensor /IAT sensor 1 entirely from its housing. With the sensor removed, connect it back to its connector while taking care not to install it. Next, apply heat to the sensor gently using a heat gun for a few seconds. It's essential to monitor the time carefully to avoid damaging the sensor from overheating. Once you've heated the sensor, confirm the reading on the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. For the IAT sensor, the expected reading should be more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, 42 degrees Celsius. If it is below this threshold, the MAF sensor /IAT sensor is likely defective and needs replacement. This step underscores the importance of sensor reactions to temperature changes in validating functionality. After completing the necessary repairs or component replacements for DTC P0111 and P011B, it is essential to conduct a final verification process. Start by rechecking for any DTC codes using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This will ensure that the issue has been resolved and no further faults are present. Next, confirm the functionality of the repaired component, particularly the IAT sensor, to ensure it is now providing correct readings. Finally, it is advisable to perform a test drive to evaluate the overall performance of the vehicle and to validate that the symptoms have been resolved. This thorough verification process guarantees that your troubleshooting and repairs were successful. To prevent the recurrence of DTCs P0111 and P011B, proactive maintenance should be pursued. Regularly checking the condition of the IAT sensor and other related components can help catch issues early. It's also important to inspect electrical connections regularly to ensure they remain clean and secure. Corrosion or loose connections can lead to intermittent faults that may trigger DTCs. Additionally, maintaining a clean intake system contributes to accurate sensor readings and optimal engine performance. Engaging in these preventive measures is vital not only for vehicle longevity, but also for maintaining efficient performance and reducing unnecessary repairs. In conclusion, understanding the role of the intake air temperature sensor is crucial for diagnosing DTCs P0111 and P011B effectively. Systematic troubleshooting allows for identifying specific issues with sensor performance and electrical connections. By following the outlined steps, technicians can either reset the DTCs or determine the need for component replacements. Performing regular checks on sensor functionality and maintaining clean electrical connections are key preventive measures to reduce the likelihood of these error codes reappearing. Ultimately, a proactive approach combined with thorough knowledge leads to efficient troubleshooting and successful vehicle repairs. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.